Welcome everybody to GiveSignup, RunSignup. Today we're going to talk about how to convert your race registrants into lifelong donors and how there's some ways that we can help activate, communicate, and re-engage with your event participants and in turning them into donors. So my name is Jake Unger. I'm one of the sales representatives here at GiveSignup. I'm also joined by Vince Natale. Vince, would you like to say hello?
Hey guys, I'm Vince. I'm also on the sales team with Jake. Happy to be here and happy to help you guys.
Thanks, Vince. So just a quick overview of the agenda for today. For those of you that may be new to GiveSignup, welcome. We'll introduce some ways that you can raise more, save time through our purpose-built technology. We'll discuss some ways to create lifelong donors from those that maybe have signed up for an event, which is more efficient than recruiting new donors. We'll also talk about communication strategy and sharing your impact and mission. Expanding opportunities through some of your events, as well as easy donations and opportunities to encourage potential donors, ways to build a strong community of supporters, fundraising and ways to get more supporters engaged and committed to the cause, as well as staying engaged, ways that you can nurture your participants and donors each year. So again, welcome to GiveSignup. GiveSignup, RunSignup. We are one company, one platform, and two purpose-built solutions. GiveSignup, it's built on the technology and the business foundations of RunSignup. It's best-in-class technology that can help elevate nonprofits' revenue generation and supporter engagement. And it's purpose-built fundraising technology for nonprofits with really a focus on event fundraising as well as online giving. We're used by over 9,000 nonprofit organizations. We host over 22,000 race events, and everything that I'm going to talk through today, myself and Vince, it's always free. There's no subscriptions, there's no setup fees or length of term contracts. So it's very easy and simple to get set up. So I mentioned GiveSignup and RunSignup being one platform and two purpose-built solutions, where RunSignup is during event focused in a great technology and solution for maybe timers and race directors along with nonprofits, where we also have the purpose-built solution in GiveSignup that's geared specifically toward nonprofit organizations and foundations, in some ways that we can help those organizations raise more, whether it be through ticket events, fundraising campaigns, as well as online donations, whether that be forms, websites, or fundraising campaigns. So GiveSignup, it's an all-in-one supporter engagement platform that allows you to collect data on your supporters of all types, whether it be your volunteers, your ticket holders, sponsors, all the way through your fundraisers and athletes. You can engage supporters with new events and fundraising campaigns and donation opportunities. So again, whether it be a ticket event, a run, walk, ride, or a fundraising campaign. It also easily connects to the other platforms that your nonprofit uses, whether it be a CRM or donor management solution like a Salesforce or a Network for Good. And it's always putting your mission first. So we're going to talk about some ways you can create lifelong donors and don't just recruit, but also retain these donors as well. So donor acquisition versus donor retention. Donor acquisition, it's expensive, where donor retention is hard. With your events, you've already invested money into acquiring your race participants for the event and putting kind of the legwork to have those individuals sign up and participate in your events. Your participants, they have multiple opportunities to learn about your organization through race communication and event day activities. Once they get signed up, you have many opportunities to really reach out and connect and communicate with them. You have already built up that level of trust with your participants through the events, and you have that captive audience. So you have those opportunities with your participants where you can easily share with them the impact of your mission, as well as the impact that their involvement in your event or race or run walk has on your mission as well. Some relevant statistics on donor acquisition and donor retention. Donor retention is typically between 40 to 45% on average, and it costs 10 times more to acquire a new donor rather than just to keep one from an event. And also in 2020, 12.9% of total fundraising was from online giving. So how to convert participants into donors, really taking the opportunity to tell your story and share their impact. They're participating in an event, and what does that participation flow into, and how does that impact the mission? So highlighting your cause and the impact of those race participants, whether it be pre-race or post-race communications, or even throughout the event as well, and provide that range of opportunities to re-engage with your organization. You're able to create a community to make your participants feel connected to your cause. So whether that's a Facebook group or communication throughout the event, and then also making donating easy, not only giving the opportunity to make a donation, but make sure that process is easy and integrated into every interaction, whether it be the registration or the communication that's following. And then also offer incentivized recurring donations to capture repeat donors while your organization is top of mind. So while they're in the event and it's top of mind and at focus, giving those opportunities. So today we'll really spend some time on kind of 6 areas that can drive your participants into your donor funnel with increased opportunities to engage. The first would be your communication. So introducing your cause and like I said, the impact of those dollars that are being raised throughout the event. Opportunities to offer new events in creative ways, whether it be free and low cost events that allow your participants to engage, that whether they already engage with the organization or maybe they're on the fence. I mentioned the easy donations, so including those strong calls to action to encourage whether it be a large donation or a recurring gift. And again, building that community, so ways to connect your supporters to each other to kind of make that introduction as everybody's kind of in it for the same reasons and in it together, as well as fundraising. So expanding your reach with and connecting with your event ambassadors, those that are really connected to your organization. And then again, staying engaged. Once those participants sign up for your event, not neglecting those new donors and really nurturing them along the way.
Okay, so in this section, we're going to talk about the importance of keeping your mission consistent, branding consistent, and keep your mission on top of mind for all of your participants. So if you want to go to the next slide. So the reason we came up with this webinar is because a lot of nonprofits have issues with, they'll have people participate in the race, but then if they have other events or other fundraisers, those race participants don't consistently give or stay on, stay in the mission. So the reason we're going to talk about the importance of consistent mission and branding is so that you stay on top of mind of your race participants. So when they come to your website, look at your emails, look at your RunSignup pages, it all looks the same, and the branding always looks the same as well. So go to the next slide. So you want to always communicate your mission on your event website. Keep your theme and brand, your logo, keep your cover page nice, add a data component that shows your progress towards your goals. That will help motivate people to give more. And it's always good to include a video if you can. It helps humanize your cause. Next slide. So there's a lot of opportunities for communicating your mission. Pre-race, you have your race website, put out your confirmation emails, which you can do through our platform, put it consistently on your social media, and of course, race day logistics. On site, you have your announcer, your volunteer shirts. It's always good to have swag, your bibs, your awards. We'll talk about awards in a moment. Like I said, handouts, having great swag is always positive, and signage. And then after the race, you want to stay consistent, communicating follow-up emails, post your results in your emails as well, just kind of keeps things fun, watermark your photos, and of course post it on social media. So keep all your photos, put on your website. It's always fun to look back at those, and it keeps people continuously looking at your mission page and hopefully convert to donors. Next slide. So here's some best practices. So make it personal in a way that it connects with your audience. So success stories are always great, quotes, like I said before, photos and videos. Gratitude goes a long way. Thank the person, thank everyone who participated in your event. Make them feel like they're a part of your mission and that they're really helping you. Always include a call to action, which is like go here to donate, come here to learn more, click here to fundraise. We're going to talk about referrals, but inviting friends and family to join the event is a really good way to have word of mouth marketing, and that's free to do. Pick 1 to 3 main message or actions for each communication, so it's not to overwhelm the participant. And then enable and customize donation information, of course, in your emails, as I'm sure most of you do, your EIN number and all of that good stuff. And of course, again, show your gratitude and for the donations. Next slide. Offer new events. Oh yeah, Jake, I'm taking this one, right?
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so after you've done your race, have the opportunity for them to sign up for another event. So go to the next slide. So we have a couple of different examples here. So free events like a picnic, a volunteer opportunity, online speaker series, an active event that might be a fundraiser, so golf tournaments, galas, luncheons, virtual challenges, guided tours of your facility if you have facilities, and then a more upscale or premier event, like I said, galas, high-end lunches, community festivals, and concert series. So like I said before, after the race is done, thank your participants, give them a call to action, and one of them could be to donate or it could be to join another event if they had a good time. Next slide. And you're going to build this into your year-round hybrid strategy. So offer virtual and in-person options when it's feasible, offer standalone virtual and in-person events to drive a wide range, and then offer a range of online and offline giving opportunities, and provide events of variable price points. Different events appeal to different types of donors, so just keep that in mind, know your audience. A year-round hybrid approach increases the opportunity to interact with a wide range of potential. So you can have free events, you can have high-end events, keeping it consistent and keeping people active will help drive your mission. Next slide. Okay, so in our platform, I'm sure some of you know or some don't know, but within our platform, we have a referral program to help you all widen your audience. So you can set different rewards if somebody has referred 5 friends, 10 friends, whatever you want to set it as. Every added attendee is an opportunity to cultivate a new donor. So always keep that in mind. It's not like it really costs you guys anything to refer friends. And then the original participant will have more fun bringing in their friends and family, especially if it's something like a race where you know you're doing a challenge and it's just fun to do that with your friends. Okay, next slide. And always have cool swag. I like free t-shirts. I'm sure everyone does. Having that, you know, wearing that around town just helps show your mission out or whatever you want it to be. It's always cool to have that if that's available for you all.
Great. Thanks, Vince. Another key would be to make donations an easy process and also making that ask easy as well. So your organization is able to send super simple donation asks and acquire donors by using the GiveSignup donation forms. We make it easy through clear, simple donation forms that improve the donor experience and help raise more money. Where a chaotic donation form can hinder the donor experience and kind of frustrate the donors if it's not an easy and simple process. With GiveSignup, you can create that easy donation form on demand. So a couple of the features that we make that easy and simple is through the custom branding. So you're able to highlight your mission, whether it be through your nonprofit logo, your color scheme. You have the flexible giving options. So you'll notice here on this donation form, they have 10, 35, 50, and $250 donation levels. And they also did a great job of tying that into their mission as well. The number of meals that donation can go toward their mission. Donation covered fees, as well as you have the option for unlimited forms. So whether it be you have a form that's up for your annual appeal and kind of general donations, and then another form maybe for a Giving Tuesday, you have the opportunity to create unlimited forms for different campaigns throughout the year. And then of course it's free as well. Encourage high dollar and recurring donations through some best practices. So including a range of donation levels. You have your low dollar donation levels, which provides that inclusivity for all donors. And then also having that high dollar donation level that provides and inspires for those with the means to give. You have the theme donation levels to reinforce the impact of the donation that it has on your mission. So like I mentioned on that last slide, tying in what does $10 do, whether it's a number of meals or whatever it does for that mission. And then suggesting recurring donations as well. So suggest making recurring donations at the time of donation to catch people while they're focused on your nonprofit, and offering recurring donations. So whether it's monthly recurring donations, quarterly or yearly, you have the option to have that set up. So this is an example of a donation form with some range. This is the Epilepsy Foundation of Colorado, and they did a really great job in a few areas. One, the branding. So the color scheme, that purple ties right into their website and their organization. You'll notice they have multiple donation levels. So they have the low dollar donation levels through the higher levels as well. And they also included the recurring donations in the Park Circle Club as well. So almost make it like you're joining a club, or it's an exclusive opportunity, and also tying it into the mission. 1 in 26 people will be diagnosed with epilepsy in his or her lifetime. So not only do they have that as a donation level, but again, it's tying back into their mission. Next is building a community, how to keep people engaged throughout the event. So there's a few different ways. One would be encourage social donations. So we do have a feature on GiveSignup in our donation forms, which is our e-cards, which allows you to reach a new audience and send an e-card. It enables donors the ability to donate on behalf of family or friends and easily tell them about it. So whether it's in memory of or in tribute or in honor of somebody, you're able to make the donation and send an e-card on behalf of a person as well. You can create your custom design for your organizations, and donors can send with a personalized message. And it's making a donation as a gift a simple and easy process. Another way to build that community is to offer teams whenever possible. So whether it be a run, walk, or ride, a challenge, fundraising teams, it's just bringing people together in a team environment. It allows them to make it bigger in a more memorable part of their experience with the organization, the event, as well as their lives. And then you also have your Facebook groups and in social media as well. I think this is a great low cost or no cost way to build that community. So again, whether it's a run, walk, or ride, or a virtual challenge, creating that Facebook group, it brings your supporters together to allow them to meet each other, if they're participating in the same event, as well as kind of share your mission and cause, and again, bring people together. So you have your Facebook groups, you can create Facebook events, and then you also have the opportunity for hashtags through Instagram.
Okay, so last section is talking about incentivizing fundraising. So we're going to talk about getting people to raise more money for you all. Next slide. So first things first, you want to expand your reach. So expand your network, kind of like we were talking about before with Jake was talking about having teams. I was talking about the referral program. So you can make fundraising campaigns a part of your race, or you can have standalone campaigns. Fundraisers help invest in your organization. So when somebody gives money to you, they have kind of more stake in the game, which means they're more dedicated to your mission. Even if it's a little bit of amount, you can look at that person as an opportunity to help either fundraise more or bring in more people. Like I just said, fundraisers introduce you to their network, they bring people to you, and they have fundraising programs, give you additional opportunities to support and thank and support. Next slide. So here's just one example. I kind of spoke on this before with like a little rewards program. So let's say you have a goal to raise, I don't know, $10,000, and you want to have different rewards and milestones for each person fundraising for you. So maybe when they reach $100 mark, you can set it up in our system that they would get an automatic reward, which is kind of cool. $200, whatever you want to set it as. And it's a great way to just motivate people to raise more and more and more. Next slide. Oh, did it go?
Did it switch over?
Stay engaged, yeah. Okay, staying engaged, retainment is very difficult, as Jake spoke about before. So we're gonna talk about ways to keep things consistent. I talked about keeping your branding consistent, bringing people in. So we'll continue on that. So track the lifetime value of your supporters. So track all activities that your supporters do, whether they're volunteers, race participants. Volunteers are also great opportunities to convert them over to donors. View every race participation in your CRM tab. Consider an integration between our platform and your CRM to make it all in one. And the great thing about having RunSignup and GiveSignup as one company is you have one easy platform to view all of your data in one place. And then lapsed donors, people who've given in the past but have not recently, try to re-engage them, reach out to them, give them a phone call. The more years you miss, the less likely they are to come back though. Next slide. Okay, build relationships. I think we all know this. This is one of the best ways to keep people engaged. So always thank your donors, show a lot of gratitude, thank your participants. I mentioned that before. Use our communication platform or whatever email platform that you have, include your tax ID number, set up a notification to get an email for donations made so it's easy for you to reach out directly. So if somebody gives on your website, have it notify you, send thank you and follow-up emails, or if it's a big, if it's a pretty big donation or a pretty big participant, it's okay to pick up the phone too, or give them a gift. Like I mentioned before, save lots of photos, have other people take photos and send them in so there's more of like a camaraderie on that sense as well. And it's always fun to look back at those memories. Reward your top fundraisers. Like I said, in our system, you can set up rewards, but you can also do things that help go the extra mile to connect with them. And then share the impact. You have a mission, you have a reason people are participating in your events. Share that impact, share what the outcome has been and how everyone has helped you. Next slide. Nope, that's the last one.
Awesome. Well, thanks everybody for joining us today. I believe Johanna was reading through any questions. We'll make sure to send the slides out in the presentation out after today. But yeah, I'll turn it over to any questions.
Yeah, just a couple in right now. If you guys still have questions, you can keep adding them. Do you see that nonprofits that use RunSignup add their race registrations to their donor database? It's a little bit of a subjective question, but have you seen that work for people?
Yeah, I have. And again, like you said, Johanna, it is subjective, but we do have the ability to export that data right into your donor database if you choose to. And I would encourage, because you want to, again, kind of cultivate those donors, and track their interaction with the organization. So if they interacted through a run, walk, or an event, that's probably something that you would want to track and have record of as well.
How do you use the referral programs in a run in RunSignup? You don't have to go into a full how-to, but kind of have an overview of how that works.
Yeah, and I'll take this one, Vince, if you want. So the referral program, again, it's up to you on how you want to have it set up. So what we see pretty often is when somebody registers in turning on the referral reward program, getting the registrant their own referral code. So now they have their code and they can send it out to friends and family members, but also incentivizing them, giving them a reason to refer somebody to sign up. So whether it be a monetary reward or another type of reward, whether it be a swag reward, to give them that incentive. So we oftentimes see refer 5 friends to sign up using your referral code, receive $20 off of your registration or 100% off of your registration. And that's all things that you can have set up in the system as well. So it's once you set it up on the front end, we handle all that for you with the referral code tracking as well as the refund as well.
Mm-hmm.
One for Vince that's a little bit, again, another subjective question. You talked a lot about the power of swag. Is there any swag that you remember seeing that you thought was really creative or effective?
So I would say, I mentioned t-shirts before. The reason is because you can wear them like around town and other people can see, your nonprofit just like on every day. I just think that that's a really effective way to get your name out there to people. If you're a nonprofit that maybe a lot of people don't know, it's a good way to just get your name out there much easier. And you can make it how cool as you want. And I use Canva a lot, canva.com. It's a free resource to make like cool graphics. So if you don't know Photoshop, but you want like a cool looking t-shirt and don't want to pay somebody for that, Canva's a great source for that.
We do a lot of unpaid advertising for Canva here because I think we all recommend it.
Yeah.
And you can buy t-shirts for really cheap in bulk. Amazon has a wholesale side, and then AliExpress.com is like easy way to get t-shirts, and you just send them over your graphics and they'll print them for you.
I think that is all we have today. So thank you, Jake and Vince.
Yeah, thanks for joining, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys.